ellipses first. And then we're going to do, on the next page, I'm going to do cylinders. And if you want to label your pages the way I am, you can, but you don't have to. I'm just doing it more for the purposes of the video and also for the visuals on the screen. So first of all, what are ellipses? Can anyone describe what an ellipse is? Oh, yes, it is, but that's actually not, that's ellipses, yeah. That's actually, I've never gotten that answer before. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Wait, does ellipses mean like,
yeah.
oval? Yeah.
Yeah, like an oval shape, okay? So an ellipse is kind of another way to say an oval. So we are going to work on, the first thing we're going to do is work on ellipses, and I want you guys, before you do any drawing, just to watch how I do this, okay? So when you do this, it's good to get in the practice of not moving your hand too fast or too slow. So it's like kind of like an even, so like not super quick, but also not slow. And you can repeat your delivery, so to speak. Like you can repeat the motion as you go around. Typically, if you go too fast, you don't get a good shape. And if you go too slow, you end up sort of methodically screwing it up, okay? So the trick is to do it at just about the right speed. And the other thing is try drawing them at different widths, meaning skinny ones, but also sort of like wider ones. So practice doing them at slightly different widths as well. All right, and just go ahead and take a few minutes and work on that sort of hand motion, and also fill up your page with some differently shaped ellipses, okay? So that is step one. All right, so cylinders. Now, what's a cylinder? Who can describe what a cylinder is?
Two ellipses with lines connecting.
Yes. In a drawing, yes, exactly. All right. So a cylinder would be like a three-dimensional tube, right? Like a tube that's usually like a short one, like a can. Someone said a can, right? Okay, so like a soup can or your water bottle would be cylindrical. So look around the room. Any cylinders? What do you guys see for cylinders in the room? Anything cylindrical you notice?
Can.
Okay, got some cans, coffee cans, the lights, right? The spotlights on the ceiling are cylinders. Yep, the thing that the eraser caps are in, the flagpole. Okay, pretty much writing utensils, right? Cylindrical shaped, especially if they're round, right? Okay. All right. So, and then Ben kind of hit it on the head when he said a cylinder is two ellipses with then connected together, and that's what we're going to try to do. So I'm going to do this demo with this ceramic mug. Okay, it's got a little bit of a curve to it on the side, but this will work perfectly for the exercise. And as you can see, the top of it is a cylinder, the top of it's an ellipse, right? It's a circular object, or it's a can-shaped object, so the top of it's an ellipse, and then the bottom of it is an ellipse. If you look at the bottom, you can see that, okay? So I need to move this off camera, but I just gave you guys a quick little preview of it. Now, remember I had you guys make ellipses at different widths before just now, right? You made them kind of wide and you made them also narrow. So you're going to use that skill here. So the top of a cylinder, so if I do the ellipse for the top of a cylinder, it'll look like this. All right, the bottom ellipse is going to be what? It's going to be wider or narrower, you think? Not the same size.
More narrow.
Yeah. No, sorry. I was really excited for you there. Sorry. No, it's going to be wider. Okay, the bottom of the cylinder is going to be wider. Okay, any idea why?
Perspective.
Good. Perspective and horizon line. Okay, so it's your eye level. All right, so I'm going to draw a little diagram of an eye up here. Okay, so here's your eye from the side. All right, if your eye is looking straight across, that's eye level. Okay, and when you guys get your cylinder, one thing you can do is you can hold it so that you're seeing the top of it at eye level. All right, I am holding it way past my own eye level, but it's and the camera's eye level. See how if I hold the cylinder like that, the top of the object looks like a straight line, but if you look at the bottom of it, you can actually see that it's curved. And as I tilt it like this, now it starts to become elliptical. All right. So in concept, maybe it doesn't totally make sense, but when you're doing it in a drawing, the top ellipse is always going to be a little bit narrower than the bottom one, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to link these together, making some symmetrical sides best I can. Okay, and then using the magic of the modern eraser, I'm just going to erase that back line. Okay, but I kept it in there. I made that entire bottom of it, I made the full ellipse because I didn't want to break my arm motion, okay? I didn't want to try to do a half circle because then I'm not completing the arm action. Does that make sense? All right. All right, so not too bad. Okay, it could use a little proportion work.